is now finished. I will attempt to pick this up so you can see it. Good job these things are light. So it is very long, goes all the way down to there. So on me it touches the floor. Hi guys, I'm just going to unbox this and have a look at this Sentro knitting mill, knitting machine, whatever you want to call it. This is the smallest one. I can't remember how many rings. Not sure if it says anywhere how many needles it has. I don't know what this is going to come out like, because though this looks okay, if you notice, it's been beat the hell up. My delivery is shocking. So I'm hoping that it's going to be okay when I open it up, but I don't know. We're just going to have to wait and see. So let's open it up and have a look. Really hope it's not broken. It has come all the way from China, but I bought it on Amazon. On Amazon.co.uk, a lot of stuff seems to be coming from China now instead of local. But I was lucky and I didn't get hit with customs, so it wasn't too bad. And I did buy the other sizes, so watch out for videos for them. So have a quick look at this before we look in the rest of the box. Make sure it doesn't look damaged. It's a little dirty, but I don't think it's damaged. Shall we see if it turns? It could be on thingy. Yeah, there you go. So it looks to be moving smoothly, and that's the backwards and forwards motion. So that's just a little flick on the there to change it. So that looks to be working okay. Shall we see what else we've got in the box here? Oh. There we go, get that out. So it's come with some yarn. This one has 2 labels and that one has none, so obviously one of them clearly came off the other one. So I don't think it even says. I'm going to assume this is just basic 100% acrylic cheap stuff. It certainly doesn't feel very nice. It's not something I'll use. I'll give it to my niece or something to use. I'll use some better yarn on it. Or maybe I'll use it as the provisional cast on to get neat edges. But nice colour though, I like the colour. Same goes to this one if we pop this on here. So again, probably just 100% acrylic. So we've got instructions which I'm going to assume. So the instructions for a rabbit, even though it's a Sentro, and the box, I think the box says Sentro somewhere. No, the box just says knitting machine, but it shows a picture of a Sentro. So even though we've got Sentro, the instructions are for a rabbit. But that's not a surprise. These things are mass produced and then different companies just buy them and then stick their own names on them. So I guess they just accidentally put the wrong instructions in. But I mean, it opens up like that. It's pretty self-explanatory, these things, so I'm not too worried about being able to read if it's badly translated, which usually is for Chinese. What else we got? So looks like we've got a hook, tension rod, and some sticky pads possibly. Look. And a needle. So yeah, so we've got some little round, I'm going to assume sticky pads, yeah. So I guess they will fit on the bottoms here. So should we shove them on there now? You can get it in straight. There we go. Now these are not going to stop it moving around, so we'll need to find a way to secure this, I think. I'm not sure how looking at this, but we will have a go. we can. Oh, that one wasn't cut very well, but in general they seem to be fitting on alright. That's on there. So, and then front here. This is the tension one. Shall we see if we can work out on the instructions which way up this goes? I'm going to assume it's that way, but best to check. So let's have a look. Yeah, I think looking at that picture, that's the correct way I was thinking of. Yeah, so looking at pictures, it goes that way, that bounces up and down, so let's pop that in. That slides in quite nicely, and got quite good pings that should hopefully move in out with the tension. This just sits up and it's narrower than the hole is big. I don't know if you'll be able to see that in here, but it's a small slit and then the bigger hole, so you should be able to slip the yarn in and hopefully it will actually stay put. So that's quite good. I don't know if we can move that. Can you see the size difference? That might hold it in quite well, so I'm quite happy with that. Nice little hook. It says 3.75. Obviously you wouldn't use this for crochet itself, but for hooking up yarn, hopefully it's a good length, so that might get in there quite nicely. We'll have to see. And then a lovely little needle. Now I have hundreds of thread needles, so I probably won't use this one, but I will give it a go. I will do a video using this once to give a review and let you guys know how it works, and I'll use all of the proper tools it came with, and then once I've using it myself I'll just use better tools. But it looks to be running smoothly. I'm definitely going to need to find a way of securing it, which I don't know how I'm going to do. I might buy some sticky pads to stick on, not sticky pads, suction cups to stick on the bottom and do that. We'll see, but it doesn't look too bad. It's definitely doesn't look damaged from its awful transit, so that's good. So I will give it a try at some point. Should we have a quick try with this yarn a minute? Let's find the opposite. There we go. So I always start with the opposite colour. I will do a better angle when I'm actually using this as well, but I'm going to assume you start like any other knitting meal, so backwards and forwards. Okay, and then let's pop that thread in and pop it. Let's try popping it in the first tension rod. That looks like a good size, so I'm going to drop that on the floor a minute because I think that'll be easier for running. Might hold it down there out the way. I don't know, I might be able to hold it there. Certainly seems to run smoothly. In fact, it runs better than my prim, that's for sure. My prim would have got stuck by now with the yarn in this position. It can't handle any movement. A little round, quick look, see. Oop, there we go. So there is a little pull on there if the yarn goes too far away, but that's not a surprise. I will have the yarn secured better. Definitely want to find a way to secure this better, I think. But it seems to be running pretty smoothly. Go that round to the beginning. Let's have a look. Doesn't look to have missed any stitches. No, it looks pretty good, to be honest. This is smoother than my prim. This is not dropped a single stitch looking at this. Oh, one there, but that might have been where the tension was. But otherwise it looks pretty good. And I think that's actually just a slightly loose tension, not actually a dropped stitch. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. It looks pretty good. I'll leave that on there as a base for when I start the project. So I'll just take that off there and pop it on top there in a minute. But I'm gonna stay there. I'm pretty happy with that. So as it says Sentro, apparently, what was it, rabbit, and I know it comes under some other names as well. They're all the same thing, but I'm quite happy with it, and I'm glad that it's not been damaged in transit. So let's just pop it all back in the box. So I'm going to get that back in a minute. Doesn't need to be in there perfect, but see, it's very, very tattered there. So it does show on the back here, I don't know if you can read that, it says for tight tension you'll put it closest, moderate tension is the middle hole, and loose tension, which is the one I had it on, is the outside hole. So you can pick what sort of tension you need. I normally have my yarn on a, believe it or not, a toilet roll holder that allows the yarn to spin, so I might try it on the moderate and tight and see how they go. But it looks pretty good, even if the box is shocking. So you can get a better look at the non-damaged side of the box. But yeah, I think it's going to be really rather nice. So I will get making things on that and show you making me things at some point. So I hope you enjoyed this video. As I said, check back, I will be doing the other 2 sizes in a minute. So they will be released probably a week after this one. I'll release them 1 week apart, so not to bombard them all with you. And then I will do some tutorials using them at some point as well, and give you a general review of after I've used them for a little while to see what they're like. But as I said, this came from Amazon. I will pop a link down in the description so you can see where I got it from, but obviously mine's the UK Amazon, so you might need to search for it yourself. I don't have an affiliate code or anything with Amazon, so it'll just be a straight link to what I got. But otherwise, I will see you all soon. You take care. Bye.